Hey everyone! In this quick tutorial, I'll show you how to send a USD file from 3dsMax to Maya, with shader variants included. We'll also take a look at how to preserve complex shader networks using MaterialX. So here I've got a simple character. It's just one mesh. To switch between different shaders, we're going to use a node called Material Switcher. When you're ready, export your character as a USD file. In the export settings, make sure to export the Material Switcher as variant sets. Now in Maya, open up the USD layer editor and import the file. In the outliner, expand the USD group. Under the MTL scope, you'll see the Material Switcher. It has a little V icon, which means it contains variant sets. Just right-click on it and choose the variant you want to use. Alright, let's go back to Max and make things a bit more interesting by adding multiple material IDs to our character. In the material editor, set up a multi-sub material to assign different shaders based on those IDs. You can do this for each variant set. Then export the USD again and bring it back into Maya. And as you can see, the material IDs are preserved, even across the different variants. Each shader remains editable in Maya, so you can tweak them as needed. Now let's jump back into Max and take a look at how textures work with USD. Start by adding a bitmap to one of your shaders, then export the model again. This time, we'll export as USDZ, which is basically a zipped archive that includes the USD file and any supporting files, like textures. You can open it with WinRAR or any archive tool to check what's inside. Now load that USDZ file into Maya. And as you can see, the shader works just fine. Back in Max, let's try something more advanced. We'll change the texture color using a simple color correction node. Export it again and check the result in Maya. And here's the problem. The color correction didn't carry over. That's because 3dsMax specific shading nodes don't always translate to Maya. To fix that, the best solution is to use MaterialX, which is supported in both Max and Maya. In the Material Editor, go to the Maps rollout. Then under the OSL category, look for the MaterialX nodes. Use the MaterialX color correction node to adjust the texture color. It works fine in Max, but at this point, the shader still hasn't been compiled to MaterialX format. To do that, we need to export it using the dedicated MaterialX tool. In the Utilities panel, click on More and select the MaterialX plugin. Use the Export button to export the MaterialX version of the material applied to your object. Make sure to temporarily assign the shader you want to export and check the Copy Textures option so your bitmaps are included. Now go back to the Material Editor and replace your current shader with the MaterialX version you just exported. When exporting your model as USD, make sure the MaterialX option is enabled. If you explore the USD archive now, you'll see that both the bitmap and the MaterialX file have been embedded. And in Maya, everything should work perfectly. Of course, your materials remains editable in the LookDevX graph editor. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to help out. Have a great day and see you in the next one.